Yes, you wanted the best, you got the best. Spitter Swallow Beer Review.
Yeah, I'm Jammer.
I'm Shagdog. Jammer, I'm doing this. You might not have heard these guys. I've only done them once by myself. Edmund's Oast Brewing Company out
You've
of,
done a bunch of guys. What?
no, I've done these guys. Done this beer company's beer. Jesus Christ. Done one of their beers once. They're out of Charleston, South Carolina. Edmund's Oast. This is a dark stuff. The last beer I did by them, I didn't like it all. This one gets it's called the dark stuff, 4.7%. No beer advocate scores. Oatmeal stout and 2 row chocolate roasted black crystal oats for the malts. UK Goldens for the hops and English
Awesome.
yeast.
Awesome. I'm doing Heavy Seas Pig Leg Stout. We've done it before, but I'm doing it again. Our Pig Leg Imperial Stout is done in the English style, focused on malt rather than hops. Devilishly dark, yet is surprisingly smooth. Luxurious with notes of coffee and dark chocolate, 8% ABV. And it says right here, born near the harbor of Baltimore and raised in the spirit of exploration. Heavy Seas has been independently brewed since 1995. We strive to
Wow.
craft brews that capture your sense of adventure. Fearless, bold, independent. Put the wind at your back and enjoy the heavy
Oh, shit.
seas.
That's like 5 paragraphs. Also, Beer Advocate says it's Russian Imperial Stout that you have there.
Oh,
Eight,
awesome.
8% ABV, and it says deep mahogany in color with aromas of roasted coffee, molasses, and dark chocolate, subtly hopped, making it astonishingly smooth and easy drinking for such a big beer.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's very dark. I can't even get the color out of it because it's just dark. Can't see through it.
Yeah, mine's got
Smell,
like big foamy head. Look at that shit. It's like
yeah.
crazy. Like
The smell
sunny.
is chocolatey. It is roasty. It is some of the other things you said it was from Beer Advocate.
And this one
Um,
has a devil fighting some weird little other demon there or something. I don't know what that is, but
yeah.
the dark stuff. Dark
Yeah,
stuff we
this
don't
has
talk
a
about.
chocolatey, roasty, uh, sweet. Yeah, a bunch of roastiness, maltiness, chocolatey.
I got the same thing on mine. Kind of weird. But mine's on Imperial Stout. It's just what the hell is it?
Sounds
Uh,
wonderful.
Oatmeal Stout. Yeah.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
You're beautiful.
This one, even just for a little, I almost poured the head over. Even just to taste that, it tastes way better than the other beer I did by these guys. So hopefully this is good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very delish. It doesn't have like a lot of chocolate, but it does have the roasty maltiness with a
Right.
little chocolate hints and here and there, and a slight bitterness that makes you want to just go, woo, you know,
This one's kind of weak.
kind of
It
like
only has
Curly from Three
this.
Stooges.
This only has 3 grades on Beer Advocate Jammer: 3.7 out of 5, 3.78, 3.77. But it's very weak to me, and from what I've seen everybody write on it, it's kind of a weak oatmeal stout, if you ask me. I don't know.
Yeah,
Very weak, bland. I mean, not super duper bland or super weak, but for an oatmeal stout, I would never give it as close to a 4 at all.
uh, as far as my label goes, it shows a peg leg, you
Right.
know, or a prosthetic device for a
Right.
leg.
Or the one legged woman.
and it says heavy seas at the top with the skull and everything like that. I get it. They're going on the peg leg, captain, hook or whatever,
Captain Pegleg.
Yeah. Um, and they're going with the pirate theme.
Very good beer. I did it twice already with you, so yeah, very good.
Yeah, it's a very good beer. As far as the packaging goes, I give it a C. It's
Yeah, it's not
nothing impressive.
special. It's not bad, but it's nothing special.
Yeah.
Packaging on this one, and all their beers are the same. It's a white label with a black everything. It's just a different weird black and white picture and a different whatever the name of the beer is down here. So would I give it a great score? No, but it's unique. I guess they're all black and white and the same. I give it a B minus on the label. How about that?
I guess what you could say. I mean, it's one thing if all of them are the same way. That's just their style.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get like heavy seas with this and everything, this is not just. I mean, this is just this beer here.
Yeah.
And then they have a generic one for another one with a different color
Right.
and everything.
Different color, everything. And what's unique about this one is they have a pretty cool picture on it. I mean, black
Yeah.
and white, of course. And every beer is like that. It's almost the same exact label, just the title, the name of the beer, and that label is different, whether it's a pitchfork or a pumpkin. I don't know what the fuck they have, but it's cool. It's black and white. I mean, that's why I give it a B minus because it's
Exactly.
kind of
It's
cool.
their style.
Yeah.
Well, this beer is roasty, malty, has little coffee notes. It's got a slight bitterness to it. It's not completely smooth like the other beers that we had earlier in this beer's drinking session of
Yeah.
ours. But it is a decent beer. I'm not going to go crazy over it. I'm not going to say B plus type thing. I would give it a straight up. I'll give it a straight up B and a swallow.
A good thing this is 4.7 because it's not even worth drinking. It's kind of flat. Some flavors of chocolate, you know, stout taste there, but it's very weak, flat.
I can honestly say that this beer that I'm drinking and everything, it's not flat, and it's not like uh, it masks the alcohol well. I mean,
Right.
I'm not getting a really super warmness from it like some of the beers. You get that warmness as you drink it,
Right.
but it is. You can tell it's stronger. It's 8%,
Yeah.
whatever.
You definitely have lace going on there with the ringers of when you every time you take a sip, it's got it leaves a ring, which is the second best type of lace, I guess. It leaves a ring. It lets you know every time you've sipped it.
Yeah, unless you wipe it out like I just did.
Yeah, this one I had another beer by these guys, a raspberry stout or some shit, a few months back. It wasn't that great, and this one's the same. I'm not very big on this brewery at all, and they have a crap load of the place I go to, Jammer. I was like, well, I could take Jammer 4 or 5, but I'd probably just bring you one.
Yeah. Yeah, this heavy seas isn't bad, but it's not super.
This is the off-putting, but it's very bland, watery. Not watery per se, but kind of. I'm gonna give it a C minus. C minus, and it's 3/4 of a swallow. How about that?
Mm.
It's just nothing special, not a lot of flavor in it.
Mine is roasty. It's got the toastiness, the maltiness, the chocolate, the bitter. It's like I said, straight up B, straight up swallow.
Yeah. Now, Jammer, what do you think about
All the time.
that we're done with the beer? I got a girl here in South Carolina. I've been chatting with her for years because I met her on the Sing Snap, the karaoke website. And she lived in Georgia at the time, but she's originally from here where I live. And then now she moved to Greer, South Carolina's north part of South Carolina by Charlotte. Then she moved back to Georgia, and then moved back to. Anyhow, she wants to get with me,
You live once, go for
but,
it.
but she's crazy.
As long as you're entering the relationship knowing that she's crazy, knowing that you should not take it any further than in a sexual way.
Yeah, but she lives far away though, so just say meet up every once in a while.
Yeah, why not?
I like your way of thinking. Yeah, because she lives with her mother. She takes care of her mother. There's a bad sign there, right? Her.
No, because it shows that she cares about her parents.
Well, okay. Let me get further into her craziness. Okay. Well, she used to live with this guy in Georgia. They were dating, but they kind of like never did anything with each other for years. She finally left him, moved back to South Carolina, north part of South Carolina. Got with the guy there. I guess he's an ex-con or something. Broke up with him like 2 times. Finally left. Went back to Georgia. Now she moved back to that area. Got back with him again for like the last 2 months. Broke up with him again. And now chat with me. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna come up and see me. I'm gonna come down and visit you sometime. That kind of shit. That's a little drama and crazy to me. That might be too much, right? She's been with the same guy like 3 different times. Back and
Well, that
forth.
means that she just.
2 guys back and forth between 2 guys. Yeah. But she's only had 2 dicks supposedly in the last 10, 15 years.
Well, it just proves that she is. She has, whether she wants to admit it or not, she has feelings for those two people.
And she has issues. Well, the one guy's a criminal. Keeps going in and out of jail.
Well, that's the other reason.
And she's turned him in like 2 times out of it, too. And she's getting back with him, too.
Turned them in.
Yeah, I guess the one time they broke up, they had what do you call that when you can't be in touch with each other?
Restraining order.
Yeah. But then she got back with him after that. Yeah. I was like, so that proves she's crazy.
Yeah.
Stay away, right?
Yeah, that would be the wise thing to do. But I know you, and you like sex, and you like wild, freaky sex. So
And crazy girls. Yeah, but that's what I don't want.
crazy girls that
I kind of
give you
like it, but I
crazy
don't
sex.
like it.
Crazy girl sex is, hey, it's something to be said about it.
That's true.
I mean, when you get a girl that will really get her freak on,
All right.
then you got a girl that, I mean, let's face it. You got a girl that would do porn style sex,
Right. That's true.
then you're going to fall for that.
You could throw vegetables in there.
You're talking about swallowing you whole, that kind of thing.
Right. Cucumbers, carrots, zucchinis.
Putting her tongue everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not into the toes and the feet thing, but
No, I don't
it
do
seems
that.
a lot of people are.
I got drunk a few times in my young days to kiss some toes or suck on some toes, but I won't do that shit now.
You did that for the shock value, though.
Right. Now I'm too old to do that shit.
Well, you would do it for the shock value, but you wouldn't.
She gotta be young and some clean toes.
Yeah.
Not an old bitch.
But what I'm getting at is that for the most part,
Right.
you're wanting somebody. I mean, when it comes right down to it, if there's a girl out there who will do porn style stuff, you're gonna go for it.
Would you rather have a girl that does that kind of stuff or a girl that cooks for your laundry, that type of stuff?
Well, let's just put it this way:
Or a mixture of both.
you can have a girl who just cooks and cleans and all that stuff for you and all of that, and you would appreciate her, and you would try to show your appreciation. And all
Right,
that
but to
stuff.
never be pleased.
but it will never be, especially if she's not big in sex. You're
Right.
never going to
Even
really
if she is, but she'll never feel as appreciated as she thinks she should feel.
probably, yeah.
Yeah. I do
And
all this work and
then you can have a girl who will do all the freaky shit. She
right,
will uh, take it all and you know try to put it down her throat and all that stuff.
right,
Lick the toes, suck the ball, all these different things,
yeah,
really get her freak on. And if she acts like a freak in public and in front of people, you're not going to like her that much after a while.
right.
In the beginning, you'll probably enjoy it, but after a while, you'll be like, "Come on, calm
Yeah.
down.
Right.
Quit acting like a whore."
I have had it happen a couple times with my ex. I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I took her out, dragged her out
And
to the car one time.
it all falls back to like Charlie Rich's song. But when we get behind closed doors, she lets her hair hang down.
Right, right.
Yeah,
That's one thing, but going
she
out in
acts
public
like a
is
lady out in public, and then she acts like the biggest slut behind the closed doors,
all right.
and that's what you really want.
But
Most men, I say 99.9% men want to have the woman who goes out in public with you and everything like that and acts like a lady,
right.
wants to be treated like a lady with respect and dignity and just honor and all integrity and
Right.
everything
Tell
like
me
that.
about the other half.
But the other half is is that half that will let that freak flag fly.
Right, with her
He will
man.
get down and dirty and do every damn thing that you could ever possibly imagine that a porn flick would have
Right,
and enjoy it.
with her man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And would do it for her man even if she didn't enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah. She would suck it up, literally.
Yeah, I remember one time my ex, I was like, what the fuck? I came back from a karaoke song and I don't know if the guy was hitting on her or she was hitting on the guy. Who knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what are you doing? She goes, I'm just talking to him. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And
Yeah.
she's like, I'm just talking. And she like blew me off,
Yeah.
I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, fine. I left and I went out to my car. And I don't know if you remember Ace, who used to work at Cheers, the bald
Yeah.
guy, but he was like, hey, you need to go out with your man, and took her out there to the car. But the dude that she was talking with came out with them. I was like, what the fuck? She goes, I want to stay here. I'm like, oh, we're going home. And she's like, I'm staying here. I like opened my passenger door. I was like, bitch. I shoved her ass because she's like flirting with this dude. I'm like, we're going
Yeah.
home. I
In
said, you want to
reality, you should probably just pushed her right towards them and
yeah,
left.
here, you could have her, right?
Yeah.
But I said, bitch, we're going home. I pushed her in the car, slammed the door shut, and Ace is like looking at me. He's like, holy fuck, he never saw me like that before. I was
Yeah.
like,
But, there's going to be those times where a relationship, you know, as far as a man goes, he wants that kind of stuff. He wants the freakiness. He wants the excitement.
I sure learned my lesson on Jammer.
And in turn,
Mm.
he's going to provide some freakiness and excitement for the woman.
Right, because the other time I told you, it should have been assigned to me. It was like another time she passed out on the couch after drinking, and her phone's like buzzing, like a text message. I look at it, her phone's open still.
Mm-hmm.
some dude saying, "I told you not to call me. I'm on." Supposedly he was a bounty hunter. I told you not to call me. I'm out bounty hunting, and whatever he said from
Yeah.
Oklahoma. So she's passed. I'm like, who's this? And he's like, oh, who's this? I'm like, this is her boyfriend. Oh, you're the guy that beats her. So she told this dude I beat her.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, really? I said, hey, here's the girl you chat with usually. I took a picture of her passed out on the couch. I said, that's the way she is usually most nights.
Yeah, that was actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
But then again, if you were really smart, you would have dumped her before then.
Or after then.
Yeah.
Well,
Because she had more problems than just drinking.
I know. And she told me, I said, this guy where she was talking to on, oh, he's just a guy from a game. We just chatted. I was like, so why are you calling him? And he lives in Oklahoma, It's kind of weird. So I knew what was up. That started a downfall right there. That one right there, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. Say I love you, right, Jammer?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We got a robot.
Yeah, because I had that beer robe life earlier.
Oh, that's right. That almost looks like a flannel shirt a little bit. We done with this one?
I thought we were. I mean, I gave him my grade already. You gave your grade already.
All right, let's do some drinking and thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some. Oh my God, PA Brew News is comment. I didn't even notice them.
No.
Cheers, Jess. I'm good with feet. The feet. We talking about feet. We talking about feet earlier.
That freaky stuff.
Oh yeah, she better do both. I don't know. She better do both of something, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about sacrifice.
Yep.
Good call, PA Brutus. And
I agree with it. I can't
Never-
believe you were so neglectful that you didn't see those.
well, it's way to my right over here, and the pictures over here.
All the excuses I'm hearing.
Fuck off.
I think you're an oblivious asshole.
I am. I think I am oblivious. What is that? Oblivious asshole. Yeah. I think I might be. What's the other? There's another word for that too.
Yeah, oblivious asshole.
Hey, PA Brew News. If you want to join us on the next one, let me know. I'll send you a link anyhow.
Yeah.
If you want to, we're just doing a drinking and thinking on the next one, so we're not really reviewing on the next one.
We're just talking.
Yeah, so I'm going to end this one, and then we're going to start a new one. Just drinking and thinking.
Yeah.
Jammer's going to talk about my T-shirt, and I'm going to talk about his robe.
Oh, T-shirt still? You want to go on about that T-shirt?
You know what? I want to get a Vigilante T-shirt instead of Peacemaker, but only Vigilante. They had them with Peace.
Get Death Wish.
I like Vigilante actually, but I didn't like. He was kind of like a nerdy kid in the TV show, which but he's a killer though. He definitely kills.
All right, whatever.
Anyhow, hey, we can talk about rock music when PA Brew News gets it in there.
All right.
All right, we'll see you on the next one.
We'll see you. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing. I'm Jammer.
A little bit.
And we are the Spit or Swallow Beer Review.
All right, we'll see you on the next one.